I think we both see the possibility that they could have Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo on the team next year. That basically the roster's set, and the next move is to draft Trey Lance. Maybe a couple of moves here, a couple corners, stuff like that. But basically the roster as it is now, plus Trey Lance. How far does that go?
That's a playoff team.
It's a playoff
That's
team?
an 11-win team.
11-win team? 11-7?
11-6. 11-6. 11-6. I'm sorry. 11-6. That's an 11-6 team.
I see that.
Again, catastrophic injuries last year. Defense still performed. Now, all things considered, everybody should be back. I think that it's an 11-win team, honestly, even with Jimmy Garoppolo. If Jimmy Garoppolo plays 16, this team wins 11 games. And just that's barring anything catastrophic happening with, big players on either side of the ball.
Do you think they would use Trey Lance? They would have a package for him where he would come in and do like a Taysom Hill type of thing just to be –
or like Cap in the beginning with Alex Smith. I like that. I would love that. It would because –
red zone, whatever. Yes.
Right? And he can throw the ball. So it's not – So with Taysom Hill, you're doing that. And if he throws it, it's a surprise. With Trey Lance, he can throw it. And that would make it ultimately hard to stop him because what's he on the field for? Is he going to run it? You throw the RPO with the swing route and everything, and he pulls it back. Now you're testing the four principles. Now everybody is going to have to look around and figure out who has the ball. And if Trey tucks that thing right there on one play and he runs it in or throws a touchdown, that's an invaluable weapon. So I think they should look at that.
Last Second Sports is saying Trey Lance, you sure, Grant? He's a project, and Shaney isn't a fan of projects.
I don't know about a project. He just needs to. I'm not. I was bullish on him just coming in and starting day one. I really ideally would like him to sit though.
Yeah,
that would if he can sit 1 year, he's fine. A project is.
He just lacks reps. I mean, that's why he's not ready to start.
Yeah, it's not a project.
And the offense he was in was very much like, yo, hit this guy right here. He's going to be open. It didn't require him to go through a bunch of progressions or ask him to. Maybe he's capable of it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that he's going to turn into Patrick Mahomes on the Niners. I'm just saying I feel like this is what Kyle's going to do. He's going to go to this guy and see if he makes it work. I mean, you'll put him in an offense with a bunch of playmakers, a good scheme. We'll see if Kyle can coach him up and make him, efficient, I guess.
I'm ready. I see it. The leaks are there. All those throws. He did it on film. He did it at his pro day. All those concepts are there for him to run. And I'm with it. I'm glad you're saying this because I swear if they say Trey Lance in the draft, I'm gonna lose it, man. I'm gonna be so happy. I swear.
I know there's clips of Justin Fields like turning his back and lining up under center and doing some play, but he did it like maybe 30 times in college. It's not something he did a lot of. Mac Jones, it's not something he did a lot of. It's basically who is the play action quarterback in this draft? It's Trey Lance. And I'm not saying that's the best way to draft a quarterback, but again, this is a play action offense, and it's probably the most pure play action offense. Mike Shanahan, man, this is his thing. They take it very seriously. They look at offense a little differently, and I think when they look at Trey Lance, they might see him as less of a project than other people. And if you listen to what Chris Sims said about Trey Lance, he didn't really have anything bad to say about him other than he's inexperienced. He had a lot of like really specific bad things about Justin Fields that I think Kyle Shanahan would agree with, even if they're wrong.
The thing is that's the case with so many of them. Zach Wilson has 1 year. Fields has 1 year. Mac has 1 year. Yeah, so
Mac has 1 year. Yeah.
Those concerns with him, they don't come in with other people. It's just odd to me.
Oh, that should be a concern.
That should be a concern for everybody.
Yep.
That should be a concern from everybody. That one. If you're going to throw that on Trey, yeah. If you're going to throw that on Trey, you better make sure you throw it on Fields, Wilson, and everybody else who's only had 1 year. You have to. If that's a concern for Trey, then you're concerned about something else, really.
I have major reservations with Lance, mostly because of the inexperience. I mean, the only guy who's ever really pulled it off is Kyler. Even Cam had JUCO, so it's scary. And I guess
he was at Florida.
It's a big hill to climb. But I guess if Kyle's confident and he feels that he's the right coach for it and this is the right team for it, do it, dude. Do it, and just take a big swing and go for it, buddy.
Get your guy. Get your
guy, man. Whatever, just do it. But it's your ass if you get it wrong. That's your ass.
Yeah, that's it. This is crucial this offseason.